Welcome to Brain Vision.
Chapter 3, Problem 62 says, which pair of elements is the most similar and why? When we're looking at similarity of elements, we want to focus on a few things. We want them to be in the same group or column. This is because things in the same group or same column have the same number of valence electrons. This is important because if it has the same number of valence electrons, it has the same chemical reactivity or similar chemical reactivity. Let's see if we can find a pair that's in the same group or column with the same number of valence electrons and therefore has the same similar chemical reactivity. Let's refer to our periodic table. First thing we're given is nitrogen and oxygen. Those are located right here on the periodic table. It is important that they're near each other, which means they are more likely to behave similar, but they're not in the same column. So we're going to see if there's another option that's better. Titanium and gallium is what we have for B. These are even further away from each other on the periodic table, even though they're in the same period. So this is even worse answer than A would be. Next we have C with lithium and sodium. These are nearby each other and they're in the same period, which means the same group, which means they have the same number of valence electrons, so they're going to behave and react similarly. Let's see if there's anything that's even better. We have germanium and arsenic. These two are right next to each other on the periodic table, which is important, just like nitrogen and oxygen. However, they are not in the same group, therefore they have a different number of valence electrons and are going to react a bit differently. Lastly, we have argon and bromine. These two, again, are near each other, but they're in different periods and they have different valence electrons, so this is not a good option. Therefore, our best option would be lithium and sodium, C. And we choose C. We choose C because it has the same number of valence electrons as it's in the exact same group.